Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Dev's Kingdom. This is Jacob. In today's tutorial, we're going to show you how to build Trellis on Kaggle for free, step by step. Trellis has been upgraded the libraries all the time. So in my previous tutorial, if you have seen this one is outdated. So in today's tutorial, we're going to fix all the issues, and this is the one that I'm going to build today on Gradle. So that being said, let's get started. So go to Kaggle.com and create an account if you don't have one, and create a notebook called Microsoft Trellis. And the first thing you should do to build Trellis is to update the dependencies of PyTorch. So this is the new change. So you have to do a conda install for PyTorch 2.4.0 and Torch Vision and Torch Audio and Torch CUDA to 11.8, because Trellis only supports 11.8 from their official documentation. You can see here. So basically, they're saying I can only support 11.8. So that being said, let's continue. So if you install using the pip install, this will not work anymore. So you have to use the conda install. Install in this way. Then we have to download the GitHub repo. For Trellis, just do a git clone, recurse submodules. Make sure you run this git clone command and go to the Trellis folder. So after that, make sure you build CUDA 11.8. The way that we build CUDA 11.8 is a little bit different than the previous video. So first we have to do apt update and use the Debian frontend for non-interactive, so you will not receive those prompts. So do apt-get update for all the space libraries, which is the Kaggle space libraries, and then do a apt-get install CUDA 11.8. So this is also make sure that you don't receive the prompts when you install those CUDA libraries. Then after that, just do a soft link from the alternative CUDA to the user local CUDA. So this is make sure this CUDA home is pointing to the alternatives CUDA, because Kaggle is based on Debian and Ubuntu system. So you do have the option to use alternatives. So which is a great way to switch different CUDA versions on Kaggle. And then make sure you set CUDA to user local CUDA 11.8. So this use update alternatives binary. So make sure you use that to set the current CUDA or the default CUDA to the 11.8, not the default Kaggle 12.3 version. After that, make sure you add the CUDA 11.8 bin to the system path. So just do a os.environment path, so you'll be able to add this CUDA 11.8 bin to the path. And after that, just do a conda install NVIDIA label. Make sure you install the CUDA kubectl library. So this is for profiling. This is needed by Trellis as of this time. So last time you probably don't need this, but this time you do need to install this, or you have an error. So to install the 12.1 version, this is optional, so you probably don't need that one. And after that, make sure you also append the apt CUDA library to system path. So this is also new from the last video. And after that, make sure you check the NVCC version after all this upgrade. So the NCV version is 11.8. Make sure it is default to 11.8, not the default Kaggle 12.3. And also make sure this version inside the CUDA bin also is 11.8. So this is how you build CUDA 11.8 on Kaggle. If you want to use different versions for different projects, you can follow the same procedure. But this one for Trellis is using CUDA 11.8. So this is an example to show you how to manage CUDA on Kaggle. That being said, let's continue. So after you install CUDA 11.8, you have to build a project now. So make sure you check the LD library path. So because right now, if we point to 11.8 CUDA, then this path might not work correctly for the Trellis packages or Trellis dependencies. So last video they don't have this change, but in this video this has to be corrected, because right now this path is going to point to 11.8, so not the 12.3 or the CUDA 12 versions. But today's Trellis, they do need those CUDA 12 libraries as well. So let's continue. So if you just do a list for the user local CUDA, and you can see that all these CUDA versions or different CUDA are installed in this folder. So, and also basically because it's actually Debian systems, so it's also pointing to EDC, that alternative CUDA, different versions of CUDA. So which is very nice, the structure this way. And you can see that the CUDA 12 in the alternative is actually pointing to CUDA 12.3. So, and so in this case, you basically have to make sure the LD library path is gonna add this path, right? So the CUDA 12 basically is a CUDA 12 version, which you can see here. The CUDA 12 is pointing to the alternative CUDA 12, which is gonna pointing to CUDA 12.3. So make sure you just use this alias, CUDA 12 library 64, and add that to the path. So let's continue. So now you can see that it's actually included the CUDA 12 libraries as well. So and then you can do this setup.sh from the official Trellis repo, and also set up the different libraries or dependencies that are required by Trellis, and the basic Xformers, and also flash attention. Probably don't need that one because we're gonna use Xformers, and then install the rest as well. So after that, you can also check your CUDA version. So make sure the CUDA version is 11.8, not 12.3 or other versions. So that being said, let's continue. So after everything is set up, just install Ngrok to turn on everything inside the notebook to the outside. So this is standard procedure for all the tutorials in this channel. And also make sure you do a pip install and install the Ngrok and PyNgrok. After that, make sure you get your Ngrok token from Ngrok console, paste it here. And then make sure you point the Ngrok public URL to the 7860. So this is a Gradio URL, which we were seeing in here. So this is basically the E829. So this one that we're spin up. So this is actually running right now. So this one public URL is pointing to localhost 7860. So then you can start running Trellis. So then go to this Trellis folder. Make sure you use Attention backend to Xformers, not the default one. The default one is Flash Attention. Try to use Xformers, and also do a Python app.py, and that's it. You can see everything spinning up nicely. So once you spin everything up, you can just go to this URL. So this is actually running. So to show you this is running, E829. Then you can start try to test some images here. For example, let's test a image. Let's test a robot. So then you can start generate it. So let's quickly generate it. It's probably gonna be a little bit slow, but you go back to Kaggle library. You can see it's actually running. Right. So it's okay. It's not too slow. Right. So it's okay, I guess. After you just click the generate, you can see all the progress from the Kaggle logs. And then let's just wait a little bit. So it's actually progressing, but already generated this one, the Gongda one. So to show you this is working. So you can see that it's actually spinning nicely. If you do extract GLB, you can actually see this is working very nicely. So that's how you actually set up Trellis on Kaggle as of today. So let's click extract GLB. Hopefully this is helpful. If you do like this video, please subscribe, like, or comment if you have any questions. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. See you in the next one.